Why are you so loud?
Get back.
Baby
is rough. Get back. You're not getting The baby is rough. You can't have him. You are not playing with Ruffy.
All right, Justice. Hey everyone, coming in. Turn on the TV. Thank you. Hey everyone. Hey Sapphire. What's up? I was gonna upload a vlog, but I was like, I'm not in the mood. I'm really not. I'm just not into like the Christmas spirit type of thing. So I figured I'd just go live and chat with y'all for a little bit and talk with y'all and see how y'all doing.
And we're watching Bob the Builder.
Look, baby spit up everywhere.
Why are you playing with that?
Mommy. Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. Oh, it's two queens. Hey, Queen Mercy and Licia. Is that how you say it? Because I'm probably butchering it. Everything is good for the most part.
I'm queen too.
Yes, you are queen.
Ruffy. Now we have two queens.
Mm-hmm.
You and me.
Yes. Hey, Pillow Talk. I'm good. I just not feeling the holiday spirit. I'm just not. Like I'm just like so over it. And I'm just pretty much like forcing it only because of her. Hey, Shalana. I love you too.
Hi.
Oh, Barbados. Wow. Hey, Jennifer.
Hi.
She said you're so beautiful. What do you say?
You're so beautiful too.
Oh. You say thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You hear my move?
You're a piggy.
Walk.
And I thought about it. Like I really sat and thought about uploading or like sharing some of the family meeting, and I decided that I'm not going to share it at all. Like I just feel like it's not necessary for me to put it out there. Just know that like she's getting the help that she needs, and it's just no point in me putting it out there. It's just like why even say anything? So I'm telling, why don't you calm down?
Okay, I'll calm down.
Come here.
So it's just I don't like I have footage that I can share, but I'm just not feeling it. So I feel like I figure I'd just go live instead and talk to you guys. You're being silly. Go ahead, go play. Well, I need you to go play so I can talk.
Yummy toes. Yummy.
She's a trip. You are so dramatic. She is a dramatic. She's drama.
Help me.
When I'm done talking, then you can come on and say hi to everybody. Oh. Let me mute my computer so you guys are not getting notifications too. I'm thinking about starting her a channel because y'all, like, she swears that this is her channel. She's like, this is my channel and those are my friends. So I'm thinking about starting her channel just so that she can just vlog and talk, because she just wants to do what I do, is sit in front of the camera and talk. Justice, you're about to get your feelings hurt in front of all these people on live.
I will tell you which letter. I was letter D.
No. So yeah, and just especially with like, and I know why I'm not feeling the Christmas spirit. It's because she's not here, and I don't know when she'll be home. So it's like it doesn't feel the same for me. So it's like, what's the point of the holiday spirit? It's just like I just don't want to be bothered. Hey, Shamara.
Taking the monkey shirt off. They're going through surgery. The monkey's going through surgery.
So
Open this up the shirt.
please bear with me, like, cause like I'm about to send y'all upstairs in the room. So I don't have any footage to like upload right now because I was gonna upload a vlog, but I'm not happy with it. And the other footage that I do have, it's really deep and personal, and I just don't want to post it. So I'm not going to. So I have to vlog and get some more content up for you guys. Little girl, why are you making all that noise?
One more hit.
She's a mess. Justice, you're about to go upstairs with all those sound effects. I don't want to hear that. Especially when you're playing with a toy that's for a 2-year-old. Hey, TT. See, and I told myself that I would never go live anymore with the kids around because of this. Like, this is the reason why I won't go live anymore with the kids. And from now on, when I do go live, the kids will not be at all in the background. You won't even know that they're here in the house because I just know it's me more so because of like me wanting it to be perfect. And I know that it's unrealistic, but you guys do not want to hear a whole bunch of kids making a whole bunch of noise in the background and me yelling and cussing at the kids and fussing with them because I can't hear myself think. So after today's live, you guys will never hear the kids in the background because it just never works out the way I want to. And then I get frustrated and then the kids and then I'm yelling at the kids and it's just not worth it. It's not for me because I just know myself. And I know why I'm more so irritable. I'm not so much irritable. I just haven't been myself because of everything that's been going on. Girl, I don't even like when I get on the phone, I put people on speaker. So don't say anything that you don't want nobody else to hear on speaker because I put everybody on speaker because I can't hear because it's so loud and chaotic in the house. And I know certain people will probably be like, does this chick got me on speaker? Yes, I do. Because I can't hear. Because my brain is like I'm on the phone with you and my brain can't function like because I have so much other noise going on in the background that I can't function. Like I can't even focus on the conversation that we're having.
Get that one. No. Yes, ghost. Ghost, yes. Ghost, yes.
See, I don't mind the kids in the background. That's not an issue. It's just that I can't hear myself think. I don't know about y'all, but I get overstimulated when it comes with the kids sometimes. It gets to the point where, like, I'm so overstimulated that, like, I want to break down and cry because I'm overstimulated. Like, yesterday, I almost broke down and cried because my headphones is broke, and that's because Justice had them. And then I had bought this light thing for my camera, and now that's broke because Justice had it. And I told him, I said, like, I really want to cry right now because it's like, I can't have nothing. Like, it's like, I don't go in your room to touch any of your stuff. So why are you touching mine? Y'all. Like, that's just how I feel about the situation. Like, I tell them all the time, like, I don't cry because I'm mad. I'm crying because, like, my feelings is hurt. Because, girl, because, I don't know about you guys, but, like, I know sometimes I would cry out of frustration, but for the most part, like, I'm crying because, like, my feelings is hurt. Like, that's just how it is. Sometimes I use StreamYard. I just didn't feel like setting it up because you have to log in, click a link, and then set it all up on that end. And it's just easier just to throw it on YouTube sometimes. Hey, come get this commentary. Hey, Queen Cupcakes. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of queens in here. Hey, I feel special. Yeah, like I get it's like I'm not frustrated. Sometimes I'm not frustrated. It's just I'm literally like upset because my feelings is hurt because of what the kids do. Oh, exactly, TT. Like if I go in his room and dismantle all the Legos that he built, he will be in tears. But I'm not supposed to be upset or angry if he comes and touches my stuff. If you get what I'm saying. And I try to explain it to him like it'd be different if it was just like a pen or something. Like it's not like this stuff is cheap. Like this is expensive equipment. I spent a lot of money for it, and it's like I didn't spend it for you to go touch it and do what you want to do with it. I used it as I paid for the money, like paid the money for it because it's an investment. It's not something that I use it for my job. Yeah, moms get their feelings hurt too, and that's something that Leon and I have been trying to explain to these kids is like our feelings get hurt too, like, and you expect us not to, feel some type of way about it, like, and it's not like we're yelling at them or explaining it to them, like our feelings is hurt because of what you said or what you did, and we're not supposed to feel some type of way, and it's like the look that they're giving us is like, what are you talking about? Hey, Meek Mob. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you saying this to me? Like, they don't understand what we're saying. And it's like, you understand what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It's just you don't care. But then you expect us to care about how you feel. And it's like, it's a two-way street in this relationship. And a lot of people don't realize that when it comes to any relationship, regardless if it's your kids, your spouse, your parents, your siblings, like, it's a relationship, and there's supposed to be some type of accountability, some type of boundaries, some type of communication, and it's just like they're not understanding. But I don't know if it was somebody on my comments or somewhere else, but somebody said that like kids are just like at this age, they're just selfish. They just don't care about nobody else but themselves. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Girl, they're already getting disciplined. And it's like, what else is there for me to do besides whoop ass? And who is trying to whoop ass and hurt myself? Like, I'm not trying to beat nobody's ass, and then I'm the one that's hurt in the end because I fucked myself up trying to fuck their asses up. It's not even worth it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not whooping ass. I'm taking what really hurts your feelings the most, and that's the stuff that you love. See, they don't even get allowance anymore because they get whatever they want. Like, it's no point in me giving them allowance. And then, like, that was the thing. Like, they was getting paid to help with the babies, getting paid for the chores and stuff like that. And then I was like, you're not even doing it right. So why am I paying you? Like, if you were like an actual service or a business, I wouldn't be paying you. Like, because you're not even doing your job. So I stopped it. So I stopped paying them. Hey, Michelle. Hey, us, never them. Happy holidays. And this is not the first, like, he already broke other stuff that I've had, like headphones and everything. So it's like, why do I even bother? And it's sad because it's like, I shouldn't have to get a lock for my bedroom. I shouldn't have to get a safe for all my stuff. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. Like, just don't touch my stuff. And see, that's the thing. Like, discipline, like, there's a difference between discipline and control, because if you try to force control on your kids, all it does is forces them to want to lie and be sneaky. Like you can't, like you cannot control after a certain age. Like you cannot control your kids. They're gonna do what they want to do, and if you try and continue to be more strict and be more controlling, all it's gonna do is force them to lie and sneak and steal. Like that doesn't change anything. That doesn't help anything. Did I hear Nana?
Yeah.
What'd she say?
He said after dinner I eat. Yeah.
That's if you can have candy.
I can't.
Because that's if you even eat your dinner.
I'll eat it.
I don't know. Because you try not to eat your dinner and then trying to get some candy and junk food. You're not coming over here.
Are you still talking?
Yeah, I'm still talking.
Oh.
I don't know. You tell me, like, honestly, like, if you, like, because I realize that, like, I really have no control. Like, it doesn't matter what I say or do when it comes to certain things. Like, they're going to do whatever they want. Like, they are at an age where they know they have their own independence and they can make their own choices. So, what is that? What am I really controlling? The only thing I'm really controlling is myself in the end. All I can do is control how I react and respond to what they're doing. I can't really control, like I can't, like I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying. Like I can't be the person like, no, you can't do that. Like, no, I can't do that. They're gonna make their own choices, and at the end of the day, and all I can do is enforce my boundaries. Something went in my eye, and I don't know what it was. What happened? Nothing happened. I'm just not feeling the Christmas holiday spirit. Like I'm just not. Like I'm not in the mood. Like I put up the Christmas tree, and I'm just like, I don't even want to like fix it because I really don't care. I really don't. And it's not like they don't know that what it is. And see, they have that. They have the rewards and the responsibility, but they don't want the responsibility in order to get the rewards.
I have to drive a car.
Like they don't want to do anything at all. And honestly, like they really feel like, and that's how I feel too, is like they really want me to be Betty Homemaker and like service their whole world. Like I'm the one that's supposed to be the one that's supposed to clean the house all day, every day. I'm the one that's supposed to like cook 3 times a day, all day, every day. Like in their minds, they don't feel like I like it's their responsibility to make sure that this house stays clean. Hey, Asia. And part of it is my fault because like I stayed home while Leon worked and I didn't really like enforce them to do chores and stuff like that. But then when I decided to go back to work and Leon was home with them, Leon put them to work. Leon was like, this is what you're going to do. Leon was like, no, your mom may have let y'all get away with this, but not me. So they were kind of forced into doing like, doing chores and stuff around the house. No.
I'm drawing.
No.
I'm just drawing.
No.
Why?
Because you always leave my markers on with the caps off and they dry out. That's why you don't have your markers. Why don't you go play with your toys that you have in your room or go watch TV in your room? Well, it's not about what you want. And you heard what I said. I'm okay, I guess, for the most part. I'm just over this year. I'm so ready for the year to be over with. Like that's just how I feel about it. Like I'm so over it. I'm so done with 2021. I would like to have a vacation, but that would never happen. I don't expect the vacation until like maybe 2030, to be honest. Maybe 2030 I'll get a vacation. But a vacation with just me by myself or me and Leon, that's never going to happen. Hey, Maribel. And see, that's the thing. Like, it seems like life is supposed to be hard, or like life, like, I don't know. I just feel like life seems like you're supposed to knock you down, but I don't know. Like I said in my one video, life is not supposed to be without pain. And with the pain, like, you know, you're supposed to push through it, and it's supposed to help you grow. But it's just like, sometimes I feel like it's just like, oh. Hey, Red. Every time I try to take a bath and relax my mind, I have so much going on in my head that I can't function and focus on one thing. I have too much going on at one time. It's like if I'm not sitting here working, I'm getting phone calls or making phone calls, or I have the baby. I think it's like the only time that I have time for myself is when I sneak and go smoke a cigarette. Oh. And it's crazy because like we got offered for a trip by a brand, and I turned it down only because of everything that was going on with my daughter. Like literally the same day I got the email was the same day that she got suspended from school, and I turned it down, and that was because like there was no way that I was going to be able to enjoy myself the way I wanted to because of it, because I knew I had to like focus on her and focus on what was going on with her. And it would have been an amazing opportunity. Like we would have went out the country, and it would have been a whole family trip, not just me, you know. But, you know, I felt like at that time, like other opportunities are going to come. And that's not going to be the first or the last one. But if I would have took it and all this would have happened and I would have had to like turn down the job opportunity, I feel like it would have hurt me more than helped me, because, you know, I would have took the job and then had to cancel, and they did all that work to make sure that we had a good time during the trip. It would have hurt me and my reputation with other brands, because I don't know if you guys know this, but brands talk to each other. You know, PR agencies talk to each other and tell you about influencers. So I turned down the job just so that, you know, it wouldn't hurt me in the end. And I feel like other opportunities are gonna come, but like honestly, like I feel like I should have took it and then just been like, it's only for me and my husband, so that we could have been going. But who would have known? Like who would have known that all this would have happened? And in a way, I feel like it was following my gut in that situation was important. And see, that's the thing. Like I would like to be able to put everything aside, but it's just like I have so much going on. Like I literally only have like 10-15 minutes to shower, because like that's just what I put in my mind. It's like, okay, I have the time crunch, like jump in the shower, do my hair, do this, do that. Okay, I gotta go do this, I have to go do that. And it also doesn't help that Andrea sprained her wrist this last week, so her whole wrist has been jacked up all weekend. And usually she's the one that helps a lot. So that's the thing that sucks, is like the one person that really helps a lot, you know, her wrist was all jacked up. And Leon helps. Like, don't get me wrong, Leon helps a lot. It's just that the baby don't like him. It's not that she don't like him. It's just she don't really prefer him. She only wants him when she wants him. Exactly. And that's the thing, like Maribel, is like, that's all I was thinking about was like, my kids are a priority first, then a job. That's just how I looked at it. But how is everybody else doing besides me? Because, I haven't really been in the comments, like, interacting with you guys as much as I usually do, because I just, like I said, I don't have the time to sit and, like, and respond to every single body like I want to. Because before, as you guys know, like, I would heart everybody's comments and try and respond to every single body, but I just haven't had the time. See, that's smart, TT. But I wish I had family that I can send the kids to. Nobody's gonna keep all these goddamn kids. Hey, Judy. I swear, I don't know if you're watching this live. Somebody commented and said that they're in the city of Reading, and that they were trying to build their channel and they wanted to collab. If that was you, email me or say something in the comments, because I'm trying to find your comment and I couldn't find your comment. I know I subscribed to the channel, but I can't remember who it was, because I would like to try and collab with people that are local to me, because why not? Like, yeah, see, and that's the thing, like, and that's another issue too, is like, it's just so much going on with the school district too. Luckily for the middle school kids, like, I don't have an issue with them, because they pretty much stay to themselves. They don't interact with the other kids, and especially Journey, like, he does not have friends, because he sees how they behave and he's just not with it. Whereas like, the high school, somebody literally just posted and said that one of the kids went up to them and was like, yo, I got a deal, $1 Patron shots in the bathroom. And it's like, really? Like, that's how bad it is out here, where kids are, like, literally hustling in the bathrooms with alcohol and drugs. And it's like, do I really want my child to go back to that? No. No, my oldest is 15. Was that you, Maribel? Because I tried to find a comment so that I can try and respond back to you. But if it was you, email me so that we can meet up, because I would love to collab. Exactly, Red. And that's something that I try to explain to them, especially my oldest, is like, I have to work, like, regardless if I work from home or go get a regular job. And I asked her, like, what would you prefer? Would you prefer me to go get a regular job, or would you prefer I stay home and work? Because I have to work. Like, there's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Like, I have to have some type of income. Like, I can't just not do anything and focus my whole attention and make my whole world about you. Like, it's not fair to me. It's not fair to your siblings. It's not fair to anybody, period. Like, and I was like, if I stop working, we're going to be homeless again. Like, I can't make the world, I can't do that. I can't make everything about you. One is outgoing, another one. Andrea is starting to become more outgoing. She made some friends and she's been hanging out with her friends. But see, she's getting straight A's and doing what she's supposed to be doing. So I don't have a problem with that. Like, go do it. Go have fun. As long as you do your chore before you leave out the house, I'm fine. See, the oldest one didn't understand that. She thought, like, oh, I don't have to go to school. I don't have to do decent in classes. I don't have to do nothing around the house, and I can just go out and do whatever I want. No. Oh, I know you wasn't being rude, Red. I understand what you're saying 100%, because that's exactly what I told my kids. It's like, I can't stop. Like, I can't stop my goals just because you feel some type of way, because my focus is not on you 100%. Like, I can't do that. Like, it's not benefiting nobody in the long run. Like, nobody's going to win in the situation if I do that. And I even asked Andre, I was like, how would you have felt if I just completely stopped everything to go look for her and focus all my attention on her, and you're basically stuck in the house with your siblings and you're pretty much doing everything in the house as if you're me? She was like, I would hate it. And I was like, okay, then. So, I have to do what's beneficial for everybody in the house. I can't just think about one person. As much as it would be nice to only think about myself, I can't. Why you gotta make that noise? That's not why she's laughing. She's laughing because you're tickling her.
Oh
my goodness, he's a troll. Oh, I definitely have to be selfish. And I think 2022 is going to be all about self-care, and not just like for myself, but like also like being selfish too, because that was the issue within the last couple of years. It's like I didn't know how to say no, and I didn't know how to have boundaries, not just with like, with the kids, but with other people too. And that's including like, associates or people that I've met online. And usually I'm the yes person, like, yes, I'll do that. Yes, I'll do that. And not require anything in return, or even, demand compensation for my time. I just be like, yeah, sure, I'll share it. Yeah, sure, I'll help you. Yeah, sure. And it's like, that's not helping me. That's not helping me get into a better position. Like, I need to stop being that yes person and start demanding, what I'm worth. And so that's what I did. I started requiring, people to pay for my time, because time is money. Like, I can always make money, but I can never get back the time that I lost. So yeah, you're probably not going to get a whole bunch of Christmas content, because I'm just not into it with the Christmas spirit. I'm not. I probably won't be doing a what I got my kids for Christmas video, because these kids don't really want a whole lot. They just want basic stuff or money. And they're not really getting a whole, but I'm not going all out for Christmas this year. I have a senior in high school and I'm retired. Trying to stop my. See, and that's not a bad thing. Like, and everybody has a story that they can tell. Everybody has a story. So it's not a bad thing. And that's the thing. Like, I was afraid of hurting people's feelings when it came to setting boundaries, specifically my kids, because like, everything that happened in the last couple of years, I feel like, I was basically walking on eggshells and coddling feelings and coddling, how they felt, because I felt like, I shouldn't, say anything or do anything. And it's like, oh, well, I'm being a hypocrite, or, oh, I'm contradicting myself. But at this point now, I'm done coddling feelings. There's just going to have to be boundaries set in place. Oh, you're all the way in Mississippi? We used to stay in, what is it? Not Mobile. I don't know what it's called. We wasn't like close to Alabama. Leon's uncle lives in Mississippi. I don't know where in Mississippi, but they live in Mississippi. They keep trying to get Nana to move down here to Mississippi. And see, I would visit the idea of my oldest going back to high school when she's like 11th or 12th grade, because her mindset would be completely different than where it is now. But like right now, like, no, not especially with everything that's going on. Like, outside of what's going on with her, like, the high school is a hot mess. Like, they just had some kid bring a gun into the school. They had one kid getting jumped. Like, no. And then somebody just talking about like a kid just like, approached them to give them like to sell them $1 shots. Like, no, I'm good. They don't need to be up there. I'm not worried so much about the other kids, because I know they wouldn't get involved in it. But like her, like, she's too impressionable and too gullible to even be around that. Like, no. And I'm not even mad that I allowed her to go back to school, because she needed to experience it and and make choices for herself. But at the same time, I'm like, I shouldn't even send you back. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, they took my kindness for weakness, and the kids have told me flat out that they don't believe anything I tell them, especially when it comes to like life lessons, like the things that I'm like, you can't do this in the real world. Like, you would get jacked up, or you would go to jail, or you would die. They told me that they don't believe it, so I had to change a lot about myself, and I'm not going backwards. It is hard. YouTube changed a lot since I remember it from the beginning, but it could be worse. And it really all boils down to YouTube is evolving. And I've said this before because a lot of people keep saying like, oh, well, what happens if YouTube disappears, or what happens if YouTube shuts down? Like, what are you going to do? YouTube is not going anywhere. It's the same as Facebook. Like, I know everybody heard about Facebook changing its name to Meta. It's evolving, and soon Facebook is going to change its requirements because they want people that are making real content on here. I know that's right, TT. See, and I'm not really into it at all. And really it's just one person, and that's Araya, who's really excited about Christmas, and I'm only just going with it because of her. Otherwise, we wouldn't have no Christmas like that. Can you hand me my charger?
Why are you biting on my sweater?
It's behind you. No, Andrea. Journey.
Journey's upstairs.
One of them is in there.
Yeah, Andrea is.
Andrea. No, she's not.
Andrea!
She's not in there.
Mom, she's biting on my sweater and got the fuzz in her mouth.
It's not so much like, and I know a lot of people are like, I want to like grow my channel, and it really boils down to consistency. Like, you have to be consistent. And I tell people that I work with all the time that if you really want to take YouTube seriously, and you really, really, really want to make this like your job, you have to post consistently. And I mean like once or twice a day for a good year. And I will tell you that your channel will blow up. And I just told somebody else this, but like, it may not have to be like so dramatic or drama or anything like that. And it doesn't even have to be clickbait. Even if you only mention it for 5 seconds in your vlogs, like legit make that the title of your videos, and make your titles and your thumbnails as dramatic as possible. Exactly, Red. Exactly. And that's the problem. Like, peer pressure is a lot for these kids. And that's the issue that they're struggling with. Hey, Anne-Marie. But you really do have to be consistent on here. Like, you really do. Like, I'm telling you, like, I know one YouTube family who has millions of subscribers, and when they first started, they started doing like for 1 or 2 years, they were uploading like 2 or 3 times a day. Like, that's how consistent you have to be, especially if you want to grow your audience and make sure that they're going to stick around. Like, you really need to be consistent and upload like a lot. And you never know, like me, like my channel is a vlogging channel or like a lifestyle channel or a mommy channel, whatever. So like my niche is so broadened that like if I wanted to really share what I wanted to share, like say if I wanted to do my business videos or my online marketing business stuff, I'll have to make a new channel because y'all don't care about that stuff. Same thing with my planning videos and some of my cooking videos and certain things you guys don't really care about. So if I really wanted to make that my content, I would have to make a whole new channel because it's no point in me posting it on here if y'all are not watching it.
Oh damn, his cake got smushed.
And you have to be mindful too. Like once you start your channel and you get the traction from people based off of how they found you, and then you try to switch it up on them, you're not gonna keep them. They're gonna just fall off, or they're gonna be like, we don't like this. Yeah, like me, Shatika, I'm not consistent. But that's because I have I have a full-time job outside of YouTube. YouTube is just for me. It's not for like to make sure I have money. Like I have to post. Like if YouTube was the only income I needed, like y'all would see a whole lot of content for me. But this is not my main income, so I have to be mindful of how I spend my time. And I really thought about uploading a video, and I was like, I really don't want to upload this because I don't like it. So therefore, I'm not uploading it. I can spend this time going live and talking to y'all. Actually, Anne-Marie, shoutouts don't work. And the reason why I say that is because people are only going to come to your channel to see what your channel is about. And if the content that you're producing doesn't relate to them, they're not going to subscribe or stick around. They're only subscribing because somebody else said so. A lot of people reach out to me for shout outs and they're willing to pay me. And I say, no, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to charge you for a shout out because it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the subscribers or the views or the watch time. I'd rather we either do a collab where we come up with a concept and we, post it at the same time and put our names in there together, because that's what people are going to want to watch. They're going to want to see what kind of content you're creating. So if I'm just shouting you out, I can't guarantee that you're going to get the subscribers. It's best that we collab and, I have your name in my title and in my description, because YouTube goes based off of keywords. And so if people are searching my channel name and then they see your name pop up when they search my name, you're most likely going to get clicks and views. Good night, Red. Oh no. Well, I'm sending a whole bunch of positive vibes and prayers to you on your surgery and hopefully for a speedy recovery. Hey, K&T. And see, and usually if I do a shout out for a channel, it's because I want to and I love and I literally watch their channels, and usually it's a smaller channel than mine because I want them to succeed and I can tell like their energy is on point. But shout outs don't work at all. If you have a product that you're trying to promote, your best bet is to pay a influencer that has more subscribers or more followers to do a review of your product. But to be honest, again, it's not guaranteed that people are going to buy it. It has to be somebody that that their followers or their subscribers trust them, and they for a fact that they will buy from them, because people are only going to buy something if they trust you and they believe in you. Yeah, see, K&T is telling y'all, shout outs don't work. It's not good to do shout outs. And people ask me, and if I do a shout out, it's because I did it for free, and that's because that's what they wanted. But y'all will never see me do a shout out. And if I do a shout out, it's because I want to do a shout out. Hey, Mommy Knuckles. Yes, restart your channel. Redo it. Hey, Double H. But yeah, but I tell a lot of people you have to be consistent. I'm not consistent on my YouTube channel. I'm more consistent on Instagram. So my Instagram is growing. I'm almost at 2,000 followers. Yay. But I'm not really even consistent at all. And it's crazy because I was just telling a friend of mine, because she was talking about how she's struggling to, really promote herself. And I was like, you're not the only one. Like, I went to school for this. And for me, it's my own anxiety and myself. Like, I can show up for my clients, I can show up for brands and companies, but to show up for myself, it's hard because I struggle with, so much of I have anxiety. I struggle with imposter syndrome. And it's crazy because I have the knowledge and the skills. I've done it. I've been doing this for over 10 years. But it's just hard for me because I feel in the back of my mind, I have that small little voice in my back of my mind telling me I don't deserve it or you're not good enough.
The baby just found a piece of bacon on the floor and ate it.
I know. It's been there. I left it there so that she can eat it. But yeah, if you restart your channel, and honestly, if you're going to restart your channel, Mommy Knuckles, keep how it is. But if you want to get away from doing reactions and all that, make a new channel. So that way, you know, that your channel that you have now is specifically for that niche, or and then your new channel will be for whatever it is that you want to talk about. The kids are good. No issues with them. As the oldest, she's still in the hospital. I feel like the truth finally came out with her about like what's been going on, and I'm not going to say what it is. But I feel like the truth finally came out partially, because I don't think it was the whole truth. I think it was just half truths. But I feel like now, especially now, like we're able to go into the direction that we need to go in when it comes to her treatment plan. Because even the social worker was like, I have no idea how to help you because you're not talking, you're not saying anything. All you're doing is being nasty and disrespectful to everybody in here. So it's like, what else am I supposed to do? And, you know, finally she broke down and told us what was going on. I don't think it's the full truth. I think it's half, like I said, I think it's half truths, but it's enough for us to be like, okay, this is what we need to do next. And that's the thing that sucks. Like, I want to share a lot with you guys, but I really can't, because like I have to be a parent first. Like, yes, I'm an influencer. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I feel like at the same time, I have to be a parent first and make sure that my kids are good before I share what I need to share. And then sometimes I feel like I need to get the full story or the full scoop of everything before I share everything with you guys. I can share my side of things, but like I know you guys care and you guys love us enough to want to know what's going on. So like I don't want to share too much and then it's wrong and she lied. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to share, because I've shared enough to where it's like, okay, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. And then only for things to go like so left field to the opposite of what I thought it was. And then I share it with you guys, and then I'm like, okay, that's not what happened. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to share too much, and it's not definitely what's going on. You know what I mean? Because like it was crazy, because like the one lady that was here, like the one social worker, she was like, I'm shocked about what happened, because I got the impression that everything was 100% okay. There was no issues between you guys or whatever. And then all that happened. And then she's like, I was just kind of thrown back by when you texted me and told me what was going on. So like I don't want to say something and then it's not true. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to put something out there and then have this impression, because like, as you guys know, I like to be transparent and authentic as much as possible, because it's enough fake people on this social media platform that we don't need any more of those. So I don't want to give something out or say something and it's not true. And then, you know, people speculate and then have their opinions and, you know, and assume things. And I don't want that for you guys. Like, I don't want to give you guys something and then not give you the whole scoop of everything. Oh, I know I'm a great mom. Like, nobody can tell me any different. Like, if I felt like if I was a horrible mom, CPS would have been like, we're taking your kids. You got to do this. You got to do that. Like, if I felt like I was that terrible of a mom, or like I was that shady of a mom, the CPS would have been took all the kids. Like, that's just how I feel about the situation. And mind you, they come like twice a week. They come to the house twice a week to check up on us. So I'm not stressed about that. And it's not really so much checking up on us. It's more so to check on her, to make sure that, you know, she's doing what she needs to be doing. But at the same time, it's like, I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, because when I went to parent-teacher conference, like, they praised the kids. Like, when I say they praised the kids, like, it was like, who are the kids that you're talking about? Like, are we talking about the same child? I appreciate it, Care Bears. You've been sticking with me for a while. A lot of you guys have been sticking with me for a while, and all the new subscribers that are just now joining in and being a part of, my channel and a part of my life. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you guys are like the best. Like, hey Renee, what's up? And a lot of you guys are following me on my personal Facebook page, and you guys see the stuff that I don't share on Facebook, on YouTube or on Instagram, and you guys get to see like how I really am. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But I don't even have to like really showcase a whole lot, but you guys understand, and you guys see like some of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes of what I share. Thank you. Hey, Shatika. Well, I appreciate you being a new subscriber, because, it's people usually come on, and then when they subscribe, they automatically have like their first impression. And when they have their first impression, it's either good or bad. And see, that's how I feel, Renee. Like, when I left, like, nobody came looking for me. Nobody was wondering if I was okay. Nothing. And to them, it was all about the money, because they knew if they reported me missing, they wouldn't get the money. Social Security would have been like, she's not living with you, so why are you getting this money? How much YouTube? It depends. If I'm really consistent, like, say if I upload once a month, like every single day for a month, I can make between $500 to $1,000 a month, and that's not including sponsorships. But if I'm not consistent on here, then the lowest amount that I've made on YouTube is like $50. And I think that was like what, a couple last year or before that. Hey Janelle. That was like last year. I was only making like $50 a month, because honestly, I wasn't uploading, and that's because of everything that was going on with the kids. Like, I was like, forget YouTube. I need to be a mom and focus on my kids. It's okay, Janelle. And that's pretty much what it was. But even with not uploading, like $50 a month is not bad, to be honest. Like, it could have been $0. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the fact that you can make passive income without having to upload, because you already have content sitting up on your channel, says a lot.
I don't have money. If I have money.
No, I haven't did a video on how to get started on YouTube, but I should, on how to get started and what you guys need and what you should do, and because it might help you guys. What?
How did this get on here?
I don't know.
Raya.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of content that I wanted to like do for you guys, but like, I listened to the video, like the analytics. Like, if the analytics is telling me that you guys are not interested in, I won't do the video again. Like, I won't upload it again. Like, the last cooking video that I did, like, it really flopped. And it's like, okay, well, then you guys don't want cooking videos. So like, I'm going based off of what you guys are telling me. If you're clicking on my videos and watching it and engaging with it, then I'm going to create more videos like that. But if you guys are not watching it and you're not clicking on the videos, then I'm not going to make those videos, because it's what you guys want. The baby's good. She's over there screaming and doing the most. Let me say hi. Let me say hi. You got something in your eye?
I can't say it.
You can't say it.
Yeah, my eye hurts.
Let me see. Look back so I can look. Look up. I don't see nothing. I think you got it out.
Hi.
When they let you guys do surveys. See, I see the surveys and I ignore them.
Say hi.
Yes, you said hi. They said, hi, friend. Don't think in your eye, okay? Because you're gonna make it worse. Let me see. You might have lint in your eye. Because mommy gets lint in her eye all the time. The oldest one has a different dad. And I'm Black and Puerto Rican. Alicia, I think that's how you say your name. Please don't be mad at me if I pronounce your name wrong. I apologize.
Maya, look, it's locked. I can't open it anymore.
But yeah, I never do the surveys. They always ask, like, in the back office, they're always asking, like, oh, can you do this survey? And I'm like, dismiss. Even though I shouldn't. But I just feel like they don't really listen to what the creators want. They just do whatever they want that's going to benefit their money, their pockets, their bank accounts. Because if they really listen to what the creators want, YouTube would be completely different.
You want to make believe. I'm making believe that this balloon can help me fly.
But yeah, I'll make that video for y'all. That'll probably be tomorrow's vlog, is how to get started on YouTube, and I'll probably throw in like a short tutorial on like how to do thumbnails and how to edit and all that. I lost a little bit of weight, but not enough, because I still got the neck. Like, I still got the fat neck. Like, the neck is still there. The gut is still there.
Ow, don't bite me, please.
The gut is still there. I lost a little bit of weight. Like, I only noticed it in my arms that I lost a little bit weight, but the cheeks is still there. Yeah, I'll do, if that's what you guys want, I'll do a mini tutorial on like how to do the thumbnails, how to edit a video. I'll try and use my phone, like do different ones so that you guys can have ideas on how to edit on different ones, because sometimes I use my phone, like especially if I need to edit something quick, or I'm doing like a reel or a TikTok. I'll edit on my phone, because ain't nobody got time to be trying to transport anything or do anything. And I think a lot of you guys use your phones. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of people assume that I'm like Asian, but I'm not. I just did my ancestry and they just updated it. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. No Asian. None. Nana's upstairs. I think she's cleaning her room, like always.
No, I'm watching TV.
Oh, she's watching TV. Excuse me.
Ow! What? Don't. I'm sorry, I screamed. You bit me.
I don't know if y'all can see that. It might be reversed. But that's my ancestry DNA.
When you bite me as hard as you bite your finger.
Says I am 26% Nigerian, 19% Spain from Spain, 14% Congo, 10% Portugal, Uganda, indigenous, I probably said it wrong, indigenous, I can't even say it, Puerto Rico, Europe, German, Europe. I'm not even gonna butcher this one. African, Northern Africa, Italian, Ireland, Jewish, Ethiopia, and that's it. So no Asian. I'm just straight Black and Puerto Rican. And I didn't get the recessive genes for red hair, because I have a couple of family members that have red hair. So yeah, I know a lot of people assume that I'm Asian, but I'm not. And I actually changed, like, because before it used to say that I was like 20 like more Nigerian and Italian, and it just changed to where now, and it didn't say I was from Puerto Rico at all, but then it just changed, and now it's saying that I'm Puerto Rican and not as Italian. So I mostly identify as Black because I was raised by a Black mother, a Black woman. I should say because I wasn't raised by my mom. But hey Shirley, but I just identify as Black because I was raised by a Black woman. So I don't really identify as Spanish, but even though Leon, he likes to joke around and say that I'm Spanish and Asian, because if I had the choice, I would pick either Spanish food or Asian food over anything else. Not saying I don't like soul food. I do like soul food, but I mean, I just like other ethnicities food, like other cultures. He is silly. Like, if people ask me, and he like, stop lying to them. Like, you know, you're Guatemalan. And I'm like, I'm not Guatemalan. He's like, you're Guatemalan. He's good. Yes, Mommy Knuckles is in here. I haven't seen her in a while. Like, come back, Mommy Knuckles. Yes, do one, Jeannie. Because I did another one before, and it was like a different company. But then I was like, I wanted to find my family members. Like, I wanted to actually see like who I like matched with. And I did. And then when I did it, like the amount of people that's in Reading that I'm related to is crazy. Like, and then it's crazy because my mom was friends with somebody for over 30 years, and she has a YouTube channel too. Her name is Fritzy. I don't know what her channel name is, but like, come to find out, like, my mom's known them for years, like even before I was born, and to come to find out, like, we're cousins. And when I reached out to them and told them, they were like, I didn't know that we were cousins. And I'm like, well, you showed up on my DNA match. And I've had people reach out to me asking like how we were related, and I'm like, honestly don't know, because, you know, I don't know that side of my family. And then I've reached out to some people. I've reached out to one guy. He lives in Texas, I think. Hold on. He lives in Texas, and it says that our grandparents are brothers. I think that's what it says, and it's crazy. So you're a mess. And it's crazy. And I've tried to reach out to him, but I don't know if he even checks his email or like the website or anything, because I reached out to him because I would like to know like my dad's side of the family. Like, I tried to reach out, you know, to people that have contact with them, but I don't get nothing back in return. Like, they don't say anything. So
I'm making my sad face.
Why? That's your sad face? Why? No, take her down. That's not funny. Because if she falls and hurts herself, you know who's going to get in trouble.
Justice.
Oh, I wasn't asking you that question. I was asking Justice that question. My grandparents are from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
I was good.
My dad is from Guamo, Puerto Rico.
No, Mommy, can I say something?
Like what?
My name's Wyatt, and I have white toys, and I'm growing, so it's okay. Because I'm so silly. My mom thinks I'm silly, and I'm getting some stuff for Christmas, paint stuff and lots of stuff, and I'm a coconut box, and I love box. So it's so complicated because Santa is not gonna come yet. He's not coming yet.
Wait, let me see my.
So he's not really good. He's so Christmas tree is up. My mom's even laughing about me.
I'm not laughing at you. You're so cute.
Mom, don't give me a silly cute mommy. You're so silly too, mommy. I always wanted to say that.
Her vocabulary, y'all.
Yeah, he's so silly.
What's your favorite new word?
My favorite new word is the letter D.
The letter D. Can you say frustrated?
Frustrated. Go! I'm really frustrated.
Yeah.
You make this face. Go!
Girl.
That means you're frustrated.
Yep. Can you say complicated?
Complicated. That means
What does that mean?
the monster is inside you.
Oh, that means the monster's inside you.
Yeah, so you calm down.
Oh.
Yeah.
She's a trip.
When you do this hurts. When you do this,
I have some videos, but I didn't really go into details about my upbringing or my family. I shared a little bit, but not a whole lot. See, I was born and raised in Reading my whole life. Oh, you only been here for 10 years? Oh, you was born in New York. Oh, okay. Well, you've been here for over a decade, so you pretty much from Reading.
Mommy, that girl.
Yeah, it's my hometown too. Been here forever.
Mommy.
My mom was
I
born and
told
raised
you.
here as well, and so
I
was
love coloring.
her dad and her mom.
Wait, let me say something.
My great grandmother is from here, and then she's not technically, she's from like Temple, like if you're familiar with Middleburg, then Temple, because it was a different area back then. And then my great grandmother's grandmother is from Georgia, and her mom is from Georgia, so we're technically from Georgia. Like they're from Georgia, and then they migrated up here. I know that much. But as far as my dad's side of the family, only thing I know is that he was born and raised in Guam, Puerto Rico. That's it. That's all I know. I can tell you the history of my mom's side of the family, but it just sucks. Oh, Third and Spring. Third and Spring is where you're from, and I grew up on Third and Walnut, or between Third and Walnut and Third and Elm.
Mommy, I want to tell you something. I want to get my tablet.
Okay, go tell Dad.
No, Dad doesn't have it.
Oh, I don't have it. Yes, come back to YouTube. We miss you.
Friends, I want to make a funny face.
Mom, I'm glad my birthday
Oh,
was
God.
in the summer because this kid had a birthday today, and the teacher showed his first grade picture, and everybody was cracking jokes.
That's so messed up. Why would he do that?
It was the kid's birthday, that's why.
Hey,
And the teacher
Mommy,
put this picture.
we're
Oh,
getting
God.
ready to go home. Hey,
No, you're not
Mommy.
right.
I can't. I'm gonna show you something.
What are you gonna show me?
Come upstairs.
I can't come upstairs yet.
What are you talking? I will make something for you. A surprise.
Okay.
This,
She's a trip.
you need someone to keep you busy.
Yeah, keep me busy. You need to go do something to keep you so busy.
No, it's for the surprise.
Okay, well, go get busy and get ready for the surprise because I'm about to get off of here. Okay.
It's a promise.
Okay. Y'all, this girl is a trip. Hey, Lion King. Hey, Mrs. Choo Choo.
Hey, I was gonna make a music.
No, not right now. Not while I'm talking. Justice, bring her over here. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a little better now that I'm talking to y'all. Because I was upset earlier, but that's because the video that I wanted to make, like the vlog I wanted to do, didn't come out right. You say, "Oop, watch your step." You say hi. Look at that pretty girl. You say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
You say hi. You volunteered to babysit. Can I get a kiss? Thank you.
You like my baby sister?
That was juicy, but thank you for the kisses. You want to give them kisses? You want to give them kisses? No? You want to give them kisses? Go. Mwah.
Can I get a kiss?
Mwah.
Can I kiss them too? I don't know. I just want to kiss.
Interesting side hustle? Nah. I have too many side hustles as it is. Well, not really side hustles, but I got a lot. I got a lot going on right now. She's a mess. You just want to touch my stuff over here. That's all you want to do. You just want to touch stuff. Yes? Yes? Yes, you do. I know you do. You just want to touch things.
Now, what did the doctor say?
What did-
I fixed it.
Yay!
Here, Justice. All right, go upstairs and grab a pamper.
I smell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why she's screaming. Stinky girl. You stinky.
I smell them.
Why you got the
No, I was getting the diaper.
I know.
Oh, yeah. I be trying to go live at different times because I know I have people all over the world. Not just all over the country.
I keep tripping over that.
Well, pick up your feet and you wouldn't trip. Pick up those big old feet. Justice is in men's size now. Like, what size shoes are you in, men's?
12.
No, you're not.
Yeah, 12.
He says he's in a size 12 men's. I could have sworn I just bought him shoes and they were like a size 10.
Yeah.
You said 12.
Yeah, it is 12. 3 months ago. Mom, that was 3 months
Like
ago.
he got bigger. His feet is bigger than me. Andrea literally just surpassed me in height. Like just recently, because she just went through another growth spurt. So now she's taller than me.
I'm never gonna get tall.
Yes, you are gonna get taller.
I'm
Justice
never-
is almost taller than me, so he's gonna
I'm
shoot
never
past
gonna
me.
get tall. I'm never gonna get taller than that.
You might not get taller than that, but you're gonna get tall. Right now, my daughter, she's still in the hospital. I don't know how she's doing. She hasn't called me since last Sunday. That's because she don't want to hear the truth from me. She don't want to hear the truth. She don't want to listen to what I'm saying. So she's not gonna call me because I'm not gonna coddle and sugarcoat it. Because the last conversation that we had, she tried to guilt me and make me feel like crap, and I was like, no. That's not gonna happen. Even Leon was looking at me like, you really gonna put up with that? And I was like, no. That's not work. That's not happening. Thank you. It's 11:49. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna try and go live earlier in the day. I'm gonna have to figure out a good time. And then I'm also gonna try and find a good time to upload vlogs so that you guys are not watching them super late. It's a possibility, Pam. It's so possible. But because I think you just jumped in that live, but earlier I said that like she kind of told the truth about what's going on, but I think it's a half truth. I don't think it's the full one, so I'm not going to say what it is or like give y'all the scoop of everything because I don't want to say what it is or what's going on, and then she retracts it and says that's not what's going on. If you know what I mean. So I don't want to say what's going on and it's not true.
Stop,
you know.
Stop moving around.
Oh, you're in Vegas? Sheesh. I need to travel. I need to get out. And that's what I wanted to do. Like I was so kind of bummed because like the opportunity that was presented to me, like it would have been so awesome to do, especially as a family. And it would have been just me, Leon, and the kids. It would have been me, Leon, the kids, and Nana that would have been able to go because they were gonna, pay for everything for all of us. And it would have been, I think it would have been a great opportunity for the kids to get out. and see things. And that's kind of like the reason why, like, if you're new to my channel, like years ago I was talking about like doing the RV and traveling across country and stuff. And a lot of people are like, oh, wait until your kids are grown and to do it. And I'm like, no, my kids need to be culturally like experienced too. You know what I mean? Like my kids need to be culturally like have experience and see new things and experience new things and see how other people live in different cultures and different states and stuff. Like it's not just me and Leon. Like the kids, I feel like the kids need to experience things outside of just this little bubble in Reading. I've never been to the West Coast. I've been to the South. We've been to Georgia, Alabama, and then we were in Maryland, New York, been to Jersey, DC. I've been to DC and Virginia. I keep forgetting that we have been to Virginia, but I've never been to the West Coast.
Mommy,
Araya.
can I have that too?
Yeah.
You want it?
Nope, you can have it. The truth will eventually come out. It took me a while to be honest about what happened to me as a kid. Like, really honest. Like, really be honest with myself and be honest with other people about what happened. Like, Leon didn't even know, like, the whole extent of everything. Like, I finally, like, at the age of 33, I finally was able to admit what really happened to me as a kid. See, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to travel, and not just by myself. Like I want to travel with the kids. And then the reason why is because like the other kids, especially Andrea and Journey, like they're more open-minded to trying new foods and experiencing new things and stuff. So it's like, why not take them along with me? You know what I mean? To experience new things, to, you know, taste new things and see new things.
Mom's trying to play.
She's always trying to play. You got to hold her down.
You can't get mad.
Yes, I'm 33. My birthday's in January. January 17th is my birthday, so I'll be 34.
No, I almost got done.
I'm not excited, but I'm excited. And I think it's because like I'll be 34. I'll be turning 34 as non-fertile. I know it sounds weird and it's weird, like what? But like I've been fertile and being pregnant constantly since I was 17, and this will be a new year for me where I cannot get pregnant ever. So it's like, ooh, I can actually like explore and do things and have fun and, you know, make memories with the kids and finally figure out who the fuck I am. Because, you know, my whole world has always been wrapped around the kids and being a stay-at-home mom and focusing on what the kids need and what's going on with them. And, you know, and for once, like now I can just let it go. Leon is 42. He'll be 43 in February on the 12th. Thank you. So his birthday's right there by yours. It took me a year because I already had credits from other schools because I've been on and off with school. So I had other credits that transferred over. So it only took me a year to fully finish my degree. Right, Sherry? They were small. They were like little itty bitties. Like I watch old videos of the kids and I'm like, I can't believe how small they were. And it's like, wow. Girl, you're not even crying. Andrea, grab her and give her some food. Give her some food. Because I think that's what she's whining. Because she see y'all in the kitchen and she thinks she can get some food.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
My degree is in communications.
Mommy, I'm hungry.
Mom.
I'm a Capricorn and Leon is Aquarius. And then we have 3 Cancers, 1 Taurus, 1 Leo, and 1 Pisces. Well, then go get something to eat. You act like you can't get nothing to eat. You're a mess.
Mom, can I make pizza?
Go ahead. Because you're not going to... That's if you can't even make pizza. They're frozen.
I can thaw it out.
It's going to take a while.
Can
Yeah.
This is pizza?
Yes. And you're not using my pepperonis. Because I know that's what you was thinking.
How are we going to make pizza without pepper?
You can make pizza without pepperonis.
I can.
Yes, you can make it. You just need cheese. Wait, you can't make pizza because there's no cheese.
Let's use pepperoni.
Well, when's your birthday, Pam?
How would you like to use pizza?
There's no cheese.
No, there's no cheese right here.
No, that's not enough.
It's mild cheddar.
That's not enough. Because I know what you're thinking. In his mind, he's thinking he's going to make a nice fat pizza. And that's not enough cheese. In communications, you can do a variety of different things. You can get into newspapers, magazines. You can do public relations. You can do social media. You can do TV. Araya, then don't eat cheese. Justice, do not start with her. Leave her alone. No, you're not using my pepperonis. My pepperonis are for something else. You can do TV. I know there's people that use communications for, like, if you have you're in a career like the health career, and you want to switch to communications, you can do work with in the health department. Communications is a huge, broad thing that you can do. Like, you can even get into movies and TV. You can get into the music industry. So you're not, that's why I kind of wanted to do the communications and get my degree in that, because, like, say if I don't want to work from home anymore, I can just always apply somewhere and do that. No. I have 5 with my husband and 1, she has a different father.
Mommy, I was giving you the chance back to Drea. The justice took it out of my hand. Well, I'm trying to give it back to Drea.
Okay. Justice, you're about to go upstairs and not get no pizza or anything. I don't know why you continue to think that you're the boss of the house. You are not the man of the house. You keep forgetting that you have a father. Justice. Oh, here he comes. Justice swears he's the man of the house.
Mommy, I give it back.
Oh, no, that was Nana. I thought it was Leon coming down the steps. About to be like, oh, never mind. Oh, what is that in your hand? Oh, Nana's going to get on.
Mommy, I give the jelly back to Drea.
Okay.
Drea.
Thank you.
I didn't give it to Justice.
Oh, you're a Christmas Eve baby. Ooh. Oh, you're a Capricorn rising. Ooh. See, I'm starting to slowly get into astrology. I finally asked my mom. I was like, Mom, when was I born? Like, the time, so that I can get the exact, like, right birth chart. And she was like, around 9:00 at night. She was like, all I remember is I was yelling that I was pushing, and it was like 9:00. I was like, okay, that's close enough. That's good enough. So I'm like starting to dive into astrology and reading my birth chart. And when I read my birth chart, I was like, yo, like, this explains a lot. And that was just the basics, like the basic, like, summary of my birth chart. Like, I didn't really go into it. I need to go into it. But yeah, it was interesting, to say the least. I was like, this explains a lot about me. Oh, that's what you're getting, the peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Okay. I guess they settled on peanut butter and jelly. Usually I cook, but I don't know what it is, guys. I think it's just the fact that it's Christmas and I have one kid that's like not really here. And even when she was here, she wasn't here. If you know what I'm saying. Because it's like that saying, like, you're here, but your mind is somewhere else. And I think that's like I think that's how it is. Like, why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling is like, it's just not the same. It's not. So, yeah. Oh, all that was trash.
Huh?
All that was in your hand was trash.
The bag.
Yeah, and the thing that I thought that was food. I was about to guess. That's why I was like, what you got? They was asking. They was like, where's Nana? Nana's right here. Say hi, Nana.
There's empty boxes sitting up in the room.
Nana's cleaning out her room. We all decluttering. We keep decluttering and getting rid of stuff. Leon went in the basement and found a whole bunch of stuff that needs to go. Like, if y'all see our backyard, it's a mess. It's the boxes everywhere. And then there's like stuff by the back gate that needs to go.
Yeah.
And I'm like, honestly, I told him, I was like, if it was up to me, like, just get rid of everything except for the camping stuff. Like, everything else can go, but the camping stuff.
Yeah, if you don't see it.
Yes, if you're in the healthcare industry and you decide to get a communications degree, you can actually scale up higher. Because I've seen a lot of job offers for like public relations, communications director, all that stuff, but they require that you have healthcare experience, or you know a lot about the healthcare experience industry, and I don't, so I never applied for the job. But I know a lot of people. Like, there was one girl that my brother used to date, and she was like, she went through school, got her RN and everything, and then ended up going back to school to get her communications degree, and she ended up becoming the communications director for a nursing home, and she made a lot of money. Like, her place was nice.
Jump up!
Oh,
They tell you to shut up! How many times you gonna say it again?
Mommy,
see, Nana had to get in. I had to mute y'all for a second because Nana done got in it.
Mommy,
Nana scared you? Well, you're not in trouble. And the only reason why Nana scared you is because Nana usually don't yell, right? Do you be hearing Nana yelling? No. Nana scared you. Sherry, and that's kind of the reason why I shared it, to be honest. Is because, like, I went through it by myself for a while. Like, I didn't share it for a while. A lot of my subscribers can tell you that I stopped vlogging for a long time. Like, I just went hiatus. Like, I just completely stopped vlogging and sharing anything on my channel because I was dealing a lot with the kids. And I was like, I need to do something. I need to change something. And it was just becoming too much. So, and then I was like, I was feeling like I was alone. And that's only because the kids were basically playing me and Nana against each other. Like, I would talk to Nana and share things with her, but it was like I still felt like I was by myself and alone in the situation. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to share what's going on because I feel like it would help me more than it would help somebody else. But then I got a flood of messages and comments saying that they were going through something similar with their kids. And it did not make me feel like shit. It did not make me feel alone in a situation. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep sharing it because I feel like it could benefit somebody else in the long run. But at first it was hard because I really did feel like I was alone by myself in a situation. And even Anna can tell you at one point, I even told the kids, like, I'm about to pack my shit up and go. Like, I'm about to leave because that's how bad it was. It got to the point where it was like, it's either I admit myself into a mental hospital or I just leave because I just couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't. It was getting to the point where I was blaming myself for every single thing. And I was allowing it because I was allowing the kids to, make me feel guilty and feel like crap, like I was in the wrong. And because of our old living situation where we were staying in a hotel, I kept using that as an excuse to allow the disrespect in the house, And I was like, and I'm so thankful for CPS. A lot of people are against CPS, but I'm not, because they have helped me so much, especially now with everything that's been going on. And they're like, every time we have meetings and we have conversations and everything like that, and I, tell them like how I feel and everything, and they're like, no, like, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're being firm, and you have to continue to be firm. Don't allow them to make you feel like you're doing the wrong thing, because you're not. Like, that's what your job is. Your job is to parent them. And I guess here where I live at, it's more kids that are being disruptive and being disrespectful. And that's because the parents don't parent their kids. That CPS and the cops and a lot of different agencies are more so on the parent side and willing to work with the parents, because years ago, CPS would just snatch your kids up real quick if they was misbehaving in the home or getting in trouble at home. And I guess because they got so many lawsuits, that now they put other agencies and have gotten more funding to make sure that the kids don't get taken out of the home. But yeah, like, I feel like having more support system, and not just with family, but like outside, like a third party that can be on the outside looking in, and as a mediator, I guess you can say. So yeah, I'm going to share more. It's just I don't want to share things too fast, because like I said before, like, she likes to tell half truths, and sometimes she just flat out lies. So I don't want to share what was shared during the meeting, and then like 2 days later she's like, oh, I lied about that, or that's not true, because she will she has gaslighted me and Nana on so many occasions, to where she's like, I've never said that. That's not true. That didn't happen. And made us think that we're going fucking crazy, or we're the ones that's in the wrong, only to find out that wasn't the case.
You got some open? No.
If it's not downstairs, if you didn't see it, then yeah, go ahead.
No. The back on TV then.
Yeah, then that's it. So hey Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
Hey Lauren. So yeah, like it's a lot. It can be so overwhelming, especially as a parent, especially if you have more than 2 or 3 kids. Like in my case, I have 6. So when you have 1 or 2 kids that are like doing the most, it really makes you question yourself as a parent, and then it can make you second guess yourself. And where I know I messed up is I allowed, outsiders to voice their opinions and to make me feel guilty too. Like 2 years ago when we had Christmas, I said I was not buying my kids shit for Christmas. And I let y'all guilt me into buying them fucking Christmas, and it backfired. And when I say it backfired, I mean like it made my kids believe that I was a joke, and that they didn't believe what I was saying, and that whatever I would say didn't mean shit to them. So when, I allowed so much to happen because of, everything else that happened prior to that. So with us being homeless, like I allowed that in the back of my mind to guilt me and to be like, okay, well, they're acting like this because of that. Or, I can't say this or do that because I will be contradicting myself or being a hypocrite. You know what I mean? So it's like, I had to really step back and really think about what it is that I wanted. Like, what kind of relationship did I really want with my kids? What, how did I want, things to be in my household, and how did I want it to be treated in the situation? So it's like, okay, do I really want to allow my child to talk to me this kind of way? Or do I really view that as disrespect? Or is that their way of how they're expressing how they feel in that situation? Is that how they communicate? A lot of people don't look at the love languages when it comes to our kids. We usually just, assume it's for romantic relationships, but really it should be applied to kids too, because kids have needs and wants as well, and they receive love in a different way. Because as I'm looking at all my kids, I'm like, okay, Andrea does not like affection at all. Andrea, like she'll welcome it, but like if I'm like, give me a hug, she's like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And then there's, my oldest, she wants affection. She, in her mind, she wants me to be like, I only want you, you only want me, and that's it. And that's not like realistic. Like I can't, be only about her. So it's like, it's a lot, especially when you have a lot of kids. It takes a lot of patience I will say. And sometimes I don't have patience. I don't, because, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking I need to make money and I need to provide for my family. I have to make sure that I have a solid relationship with my husband. I have to make sure that I have a solid relationship with Nana, you know, and then I have to have a solid relationship with, you know, other people outside. It's a lot. It can be overwhelming as a parent when you have so many different responsibilities and then you have a child who's not, you know, behaving in the way that you know you taught them better. Yes, you can either message me on Instagram, Facebook, or email me. I respond to everybody. People that message me, they're like, "Yo, I did not like. I appreciate you messaging me," and it's like, okay, like why not? And I feel like at this point, if I message you and I share something personal with you, and you screenshot it and share it with somebody else, and it gets put out there on YouTube, I'm not losing anything out of that. You lost more than I lost. That's how I feel about it. But I feel like I've been on this platform for so long and I've talked to so many different people that I'm not worried about that. Like, if you share whatever we talk about, that's on you. That's not on me, because I'm an open book. So what I share with you guys in private messages is for us to communicate, because I want to be open and I want to be transparent with you guys and I want to be an open book. So it's like, if you have malicious intent on messaging me and talking with me and stuff like that, that's your loss, because I'm not losing anything out of the whole situation. If anything, I've seen more out of who you are as a person than anything else. Thank you, Sherry. And I wish the best for you too, because, you know, it's not easy when you have kids that are just not in, like, I feel like in my situation, it's a combination of multiple things, but there's more so, like, on one aspect, it's the fact that she wants to do what she wants to do. You know, she sees her friends getting away with a lot of things that she can't get away with, and that's what she wants. She wants the ability to be able to do what her friends are doing, and I'm not putting up with that at all. Like, it's like, no, you're a child. No, go sit down. Don't do that. You don't open your mouth for people while you're chewing. Oh no, that's fine. But yeah, you can email me. I'll put my email in here. But the people that really know what's going on, or know that I'm genuine and being real with them, it's because we've talked with each other behind the scenes. And I don't really feel like it's necessary for me to tell people this, but like, I try to help out as much as I can. Like, yes, I'm in this situation and we have the circumstances that we're in, but I feel like I've been there. You know, I've been in that situation. I know what it's like to not have it, and I know what it's like to be alone in this situation. So when I can, I try to help out as much as I can. I don't share it, and I don't even like when people share when people send me things, you know, but when I did share, you know, when that one person sent us a gift card, you know, to a DoorDash, I felt like it was necessary for me to say thank you in a vlog, because, you know, it's rare for people to go out their way to do something nice, or not so much as rare, but it's like you rarely ever see things like that on social media. And when you do see it, it's usually just for the clicks and views. And when they do something good for somebody else, and, you know, and I guess for me, when somebody did that for me, it was like, wow, all the good that I put out there is actually coming back to me. And it wasn't really so much for me, it was more so for the kids, because, you know, I feel like they were traumatized by the situation and they're dealing with their own ish on top of it. Like, they're working their asses off to get the grades that they're getting. They're working their asses off to, you know, reach a goal that they have for themselves, whether if it's for basketball, baseball, or volleyball. You know, they have their own goals that they want to accomplish. And so, like, really, it was like, oh my gosh, like, they were thinking about the kids. That's how I looked at it. Yeah, it's not easy at all. It's really not easy, especially when you have a whole bunch of kids. And I tell y'all, when they were under 4, I was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm about to, like, I was going crazy. But I feel like teenager years is a lot harder. If y'all have small little ones, don't believe the lie when they tell you that it gets easier as they get older, because it doesn't. Like, you would be like, oh, why is my kid fighting me to get in the bathtub when they're like 4? But then they still don't want to take a bath when they're like 7 or 8. So, and then when they're teenagers, it's just worse. I feel like it does not get easier until they get the fuck out your house. I'm just saying, when they move out, I think that's when it becomes easy. But then it don't really become easy, because then I feel like you just worry more because they're not in your house. Yeah, see, I felt so alone. Like, and I want to say, like, for the last couple of years, I felt so alone with the behaviors of the kids. And now it's different, because I understand why they were stealing. I understand why they were taking, my money and stuff like that. And it was because they wanted to feel like they were grown and independent. They wanted to feel like they were like their friends. They wanted to be able to go to the store and actually hand the cash over and, spend money. It had nothing to do with like buying food or anything like that. It's just they wanted their own independence. And I had to come to terms to that. I had to accept the fact that my babies were no longer babies, and I had to allow them to, grow into their own and to detach and let them be free.
Yeah, come and get it.
Nana took the baby. Did she reach up for you to grab her? Nah, I bet she. Uh-huh.
I saw him standing up. He was laughing. And then...
Thank you, Carmen. Yes, hit that like button, y'all. But I really did feel alone. Like, it took, like, and it kind of, like, it sucked in that moment, but at the same time, it was a blessing in disguise, because it forced me to go back to therapy. Because I thought, like, I was going through the manic episodes, like, because I had bipolar. I thought I was going through it because of something else, because I was, my hormones was all jacked up because I had the miscarriage and I was dealing with depression. But that wasn't the case. It was just like, it was a blessing in disguise, because I honestly feel like going back to therapy helped so much. Like, it helped me realize that I wasn't as bad as a person like I was made to feel. And honestly, my kids weren't, like, now I think about it, my kids weren't making me feel that way. I was making myself feel that way, because I was seeing the behavior and I was struggling with, like, okay, why are they acting like this? And really, it has nothing to do with this. Oh, Nana was talking to Justice. Nana was yelling at Justice because he likes to be the boss. He thinks he's the man of the house. He thinks he controls everybody and everything, including me. So that's who she was talking to. She was yelling at him. She was telling him to cut it out. She was like, really? You want to sit there and do that in front of us? It's cool. 27, 30. Yeah, it's easier when they're babies, but then once they get past the 2 stage, I feel like they're just like, and that's because they as they get older, they figure out their own independence, and they're like, okay, so I don't have to follow rules. I don't have to listen. I can do this and assume that there's not going to be no consequences. And that's the thing, like, they are assuming that there's not going to be no consequences. And that, mind you, for a while there was not really no consequences for what they were doing, because I was the giving guy. Like, if they were taking money, it's like, okay, you took money, and I would yell and scream and they will be on punishment. And then 5 minutes later, they're coming downstairs and I'm not really enforcing it, if that makes sense. If you're not enforcing the discipline, of course they're going to think that I'm a fucking joke.
Mommy got the candy.
Oh, is she related? No, she's related to Leon. That's Leon's mom.
Mommy got the candy. A lot of candy. Got a lot of candy.
You got a lot of candy?
Yeah, I'll show you.
You want to show them?
Yeah. I'll show you what one I got. I got, which one is this?
These are called gob stoppers.
Yep, I got them from Nana. Nana has them. And lollipop. What is this?
Oh, you gotta show them.
It's a lollipop. What is this? Peppermints.
Yeah.
Peppermints. And gummies.
They didn't see the gummies.
Oh, wait. and chocolate.
And hard candy. Yeah. Okay. Nana's just spoiling them.
I got a lot of candy.
Andrea. Is Andrea in there?
No, he's not in there.
Oh.
He went out.
She went back upstairs.
I did.
Okay. Okay.
The baby is doing it. Oops, my baby got.
You know, that's Leon's mom. My mom, she lives in the city. She lives on the other side of town, so I rarely ever see her. We still talk here and there. It's just that, like, I don't know. I think it's because, like, I have boundaries, and for me, it's like my kids come first before anything else. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't want to open a door that I don't want. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain it. I really don't. But I think you guys probably can get what I'm saying. Like, we don't have like the kind of relationship that I have with Nana, but we're getting there, I guess you can say. School's going great. I'm done. Leon is done for the semester. One class, Leon had 5. I don't know how he did it. Because it couldn't be me.
I'm going to eat it. You like peppermints, Mommy?
Yeah. I think that's why, like, you guys don't really ever hear me talking about school because I only got one class and it was easy.
They were suckles, Mom. They were suckles. Hey, Mom, I'm going to... Hey! I know what we could do with the Lunchables.
What can you do with the Lunchables?
We can make a Lunchable. We can make the kids can get Lunchables, but we can make a Lunchable stand.
Oh, Lunchable stand. Okay.
Yeah, so everyone knows who likes Lunchables.
Okay. How much are we gonna charge them?
That'll be $21.
$21 for a Lunchable?
Mm-hmm. Is that too many?
No, that's just you. Just a hustler.
You
You a businesswoman.
We're gonna do 8 more. We're gonna have to do 8 more and 10 more.
8 more and 10 more.
And 21 and 22.
$21 and $22. Okay.
Then 7 days.
For 7 days.
Yeah. That means all the time.
Okay. That means all the time. All right. So we're gonna be open 24/7. Selling Lunchables. She said we only have to sell 10 Lunchables. Right? And 8 Lunchables. So altogether we got to sell 18 Lunchables at $21 each.
I think that's enough.
I think, okay, that's enough. Okay. She's a trip, y'all. I wish y'all could literally be in the house and like have a conversation with her because she is hilarious. She cracks me up. You can move that, baby. Can you move it or no? No? It's all right. Leave it. I'll get it. She's a trip. Oh, dang. We've been on here for almost 2 hours. Sheesh. She's too smart for her own good. Too smart. I said leave it if you can't get it. I'll get it. Look, you're messing up the carpet. And she loves school. Like, she's doing really well in school. She is starting to do way better with her letters, like writing her name. I just don't understand because the paper that they have her name spelled correctly on the top, but for her to trace it, the one letter is lowercase. And I'm like, why? Why are you opening the door?
So I heard a knock on the door. I heard some knocking on the door. I heard a knocking on the door.
I didn't even hear the door knock.
Papa, look.
My current mommy channels that I'm watching is the Stay at Home Mom Show. I think she changed her channel name. Hold on. This Is Us. Let me.
Smells like hot mint. And I got this.
Jazz plus 10. Yeah, she did change her channel name. Homemaking Wife and Mom Life.
Yeah, you can have
No, it's the Black Stay at Home Mom Show, or the Black SAHM Show.
upstairs shelf. Justice took the jelly from the dryer. Then
I gotta go back in my. I've been watching Still Glamorous.
Upstairs. He hurt her arm.
She did not break her arm.
I said hurt her arm.
Oh, okay.
When he was doing volleyball.
Who's doing volleyball?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's all I really have time for.
I gotta ask now.
No, there's another one. I can't think of her name. I just subscribed to her. I wish there was a way for us to see like who we subscribe to so that we can go back. Like, you know how when you check followers, like it usually shows you like who you just recently followed. Who else? I've been watching K&T. Trying to think of else. I might not comment on people's channels all the time, but I do watch a lot of people, and I mostly watch smaller YouTubers because it's more entertaining. And honestly, y'all are more real and authentic. Like for me, it's like you can tell like you guys are like real and authentic with it compared to other people, like the bigger ones, because I don't know, I just feel like after hitting a certain subscriber count, people just switch. Like it's like a switch. It's like, okay, once they hit a certain amount of income when it comes to their YouTube channel, like you can tell that it's not about the subscribers, it's more about making money and the numbers. I don't know. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm trying to think. No, that's not it. It's a whole list of different. Of course, LexTube. I watch her channel.
Mommy, can you open this? Can you open this? It's
You
shut.
asking me to open all this stuff,
No, I'm not gonna ask you to open all.
and you're not sharing. Are you sharing?
I will give you some gummies.
I love you. Thank you for sharing.
I will give you a gummy when I when I would give it to you. Then you can get one.
Okay. There's a bunch of them, but they're all smaller YouTubers. Probably people you never heard of. Because if somebody asks me to watch their channel or like check them out or something like that, I will watch it. And if I like it, I will subscribe.
4 candies left.
And then if I really enjoy it, like every time you put out a video, I'm going to watch it. So.
My 4 candies left.
I couldn't have that. Wait, you look.
I said you can have the gummy piece. I said you can have the piece of the gummy.
The way she looked. She's.
I said you have one of the gummies.
When I bit it, she was like, I know you did not.
I said you can have one of my gummies, okay?
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of bigger YouTubers, but now, because I don't really have the time, I try to support others that support me. So if somebody comments and says, hey, I have a channel, I'm trying to grow my channel, I'll try and support them. But if I really love your channel, I'm always watching. And I'd be trying to get people. Ooh. And I'd be trying to get people that be on Instagram or my Facebook. I've been trying to get people to make a YouTube channel. I'm like, yo, like, especially Black families. Especially Black families with a lot of kids. Because it's not a whole lot of us like out here. Like usually we see a lot of white people with 10, 12 kids. Like nothing against y'all. But I want somebody I can relate to. You know what I mean? Like I can't relate to some of these people. I can't. Like no shade. I can't relate to them. And and then I feel like it'd be good for people to see. Like we see so many single moms, and it's like there's nothing against being a single mom, but like I would like to see somebody that represents what we look like 2-parent household. Like that's something that I would like to see. So I try to encourage a lot of people, like families that I follow on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, especially on my personal page. Like if I know them personally, I'd be like, yo, start a YouTube channel. Like, especially if I know them personally, and I'm like, you will blow up. Like just your energy and your vibe and how you guys are. And I know them personally, like start a channel. Please do. Like we need more people like that in media in general. Like I did a research paper when I was in school, and like my first degree, now I'm going for my bachelor's. When I did a research paper, on how African Americans are portrayed in the media. And it's really wild, to say the least, that, we're not really represented the way that we need to be represented, because they don't want us to dominate. Let's just be real. I'm just gonna be honest. They don't want us to really showcase that. They want the stereotype and the status quo. That's what they want other people to see, especially people that watch Fox News. So yeah, I try to watch a lot of people that are either like 10,000 subscribers or less. That's usually what I go for. Hey, Felicia. And Felicia's another channel that I watch. I watch her channel too. I watch a lot of smaller YouTubers because like, I feel like bigger YouTubers don't give a shit about us, to be honest. We gotta help each other out. It is depressing. It's so depressing.
Mommy, now you can get a gummy.
Oh, now I can get a gummy? And it was, like, I think it was come get this commentary, which is Kiva. I appreciate her doing a little video clip about Nick Cannon and his son dying, like his son passing away and stuff. And only reason why I say that is because we rarely ever see Black men cry or show any type of emotions. And it's good and I think it was good for him to show his emotions and to really express everything that was going on with his son, because we need to make it normal for Black men to show emotions and to be emotional. And we never really see that. However, I had a conversation with my kids, and the kids were telling me that their generation does not give two craps about showing affection. They tell their friends they love them. They hug their friends, whether if it's a boy or two girls. Like that generation does not care. And I'm like, and it makes me feel good to know that like my kids, even though there's a lot of kids out there that are bad, but it's a good chunk of kids that are changing a lot of things that we don't really see in our generation or on TV. Girl, you're not going to keep rushing me about these gummies. I would eat all the gummies like Cookie Monster.
No.
You want me to be like Cookie Monster? Go.
No.
I think you don't.
No.
No. Well, I'm going to take one gummy. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Don't eat all the gummies like Cookie Monster.
No, don't eat all the gummies like Cookie Monster. Mm-mm.
I eat all the Cookie Monster gummies like Cookie Monster.
You want to eat them with him?
No.
No? No, I'm okay. I just only need the one. My nail broke trying to open the package. So yeah, I'm trying to look through my subscriptions. I think her name is Raquel. I watch her videos. Living Life with Alani. I think they had a different channel, but I think it was the Dream Family or something. But then he switched it up to that. I have a lot of monk things that I watch because I'm fat. I like to eat. I've been watching Meek Mobs. Who else?
If I ate all of them.
Love the AJs.
Love the flowers.
And they're a black couple.
I love the winter.
And Black Family. I'm trying to see who else.
Mommy, are you inviting people?
Am I what?
Inviting people?
Am I inviting people? Who am I inviting? To where? To who?
To us house.
To our house.
Yeah, to give us presents.
To give you presents. That's not why we invite people over. So they can give us stuff. Christmas is about giving. Yeah, it's not about you getting stuff. Christmas is about giving to other people. Did you know that? Now you know that? Okay. That's why I have like my moments, because I will watch mukbangs and then I'll get hungry and then I'll have to stop. Who else? I'm trying to see who else I follow. I watch, if you're wondering, it's usually smaller channels. Out and daughter plus 2 boys. I watch them. Who else?
How about Buddy?
I think Sail Glamorous is like one of the two. One of the few that I still watch, and she has like 1 million subscribers, and that's only because like if you could tell like with her the numbers and the money didn't change her. Like she just recently got divorced and she went and got a job. Even though she has 1 million subscribers, she went and got a job. Like who does that? So like I don't know. I just feel like a certain dynamics of the person, I will still watch them if they have a lot of subscribers, but for the most part, I usually stick to the smaller ones. Yeah, she wants y'all to come over. She said invite y'all over so y'all can bring her gifts. And I'm like, no. She doesn't really understand. She knows that Santa's not real. She knows that because I've told her that Santa's not like that's not who he is. He's just like, to her, she thinks Christmas is just about getting gifts. Because she knows that he's like a character on TV. I never lied to my kids about Santa Claus. They know the truth. But I don't want them to think that like Christmas is like not something to be excited about. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Is she coming back down? Yeah, I think that's all I can think of now. But I'll probably do another video because I did it a while ago, like of the YouTubers, like my favorite YouTubers. I'll probably do another one because it's changed since the last one. Right? That's most kids. But I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm going to hop off because the baby is just, she's not with it. She wants me. She's probably tired. I don't think she was ready to get up from her nap. Usually she falls asleep like around this time to like 8 o'clock. between now and 9, she usually goes to bed. Oh, Leon's yelling. So I'm gonna go. I'll probably be back either later or tomorrow if I don't vlog. If I don't do a vlog.
Mommy, remember? I couldn't just speak by myself.
And it's funny because a lot of people, when they hear Leon yelling, they assume that he's mad, but he's not mad. That's just the military
My sister's
deep
asleep.
voice.
Wait, Mom, I got my sister.
Yeah. If Leon's mad, you'll be able to tell Leon's mad. He's usually pacing back and forth, or his hands in a fist, or he's shaking. So Leon's not mad when he's yelling. Just so y'all know. I learned that the long way that that's not him mad. But he's about to start going off. So
come downstairs with nothing done. You're hiding in your room.
Yep. So bye guys. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.
You done talking? Mommy.